Good afternoon, it's Mrs. Z. Today we are working on Grade 5 Mission 2, Lesson 22, Exit Ticket. I said divide, then check using multiplication. Okay, so our problems are A and B. A says 413, divide in groups of 19. So if you look and think about this 19, that's about 20. So thinking about, you can skip count 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So in 100, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 20s. So you can think this to be 400. So 4 times 5, so your answer should be about 20s in your estimation. Okay, you can also think about this to be for like you estimate 400 divided by 20, so that would be 400 divided by 10 is 40. 40 divided by 2, so that would be the so 20. Did I mess up that? Yeah, I think 40 times 10 divide by 2 times 10. So now 10 and 10 will cross, and then you have 40 divided into 2 is 20. That's the second choice that you can do. Next solution is thinking how many groups of 19 are in this number. So that's one group of 19. I'm going to add one more, which will be 38. I'm going to add 18 again. Oh, 19, not 18, 19. Plus, so that would be, this is 2 groups, this is 3 groups. Okay, 19, 8, plus that would be 9 and 17. Remember 1, that would be a 57 there. But I will go with one number at a time, because if you go all the way to, it's just too complicated. That's why rule says go one number at a time. Okay, so like this is if you think just about 4, can you make groups of 19 if you have 4? No, you can make 0 groups. Now I'm going to move my paper, and now I'm thinking, oh, now if I decompose 400 into tens, that would be 4110. That's logic. But also you can think, how, if I have 41, can I make groups of 19 in there? Yes, I can, and I can look here. Look, if I say that's 119, 2 19s, if I do 3, that would be 57, but I only have 41. So I have to stop right here. So in 41, there is only 2 groups of 19. So that is 2, and that means 2 times 19 is really 38. You can check. 2 times 9 is 18, and remember 1. 2 times 1 is 1, and plus 1 is 3. So that is now I have to subtract. I can do 1 minus 8. I have to regroup. So this is 3, and then 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 minus 8 is 3, because 3 plus 8 is 11. And 3 minus 3 is nothing. So I have a remainder of 3. So now I'm not done with all numbers. I have to bring down the 3. And now I'm asking myself, how many 19s are in 33? So again, you can look your calculation and you can say, okay, 3 groups are too much. Even 2 groups are too much. So all I do have, if I have a 33, I only have 1 group in of 19 in there. 1 times 19 is 19. And then when I subtract, regroup the tens, make this 13. 13 minus 9 is 4, and 2 minus 1 is 1, and then you have yourself remainder of 14. So the answer is 21 and remainder of 14, because our group is 19. Look, you couldn't make a new group if you have a leftover of 14, and you are done all the digits, so you have no other number to bring down. So now you have remainder. So answer is 21, remainder of 14. How you're going to check with multiplication is 21 groups. You see, our guess was 20 groups, but the real answer was 21 groups of 19, and then plus 14 it must be equal to 413. And which is the truth. So now let's see, 21 times 19. If we use standard algorithm, 9 times 1 is 9. 9. Let me move this bit up here. 1 times 9 is 9. 2 times 9 is 18. 8. I remember 1. And that, because there is no other numbers, that one goes down. Okay, now we are done with ones. We're making a 0 for ones. And then 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. We add them up, and that is 399. So 21 times 19 is 399. And then we're going to add 14 to it. Plus 14 equals 413. So let's see, if I add here 399 and 14, that will make 413 exactly. So this was okay. So this was number 1, question A. Okay. Let's move to this. Okay, so I forgot to tell you, most of my kids, they just do this. They understand how many 90s are in 413, and they start adding 19 till they reach 413. But that's why rule go by 1 digit at a time. It helps to do better work in standard algorithm when you are following the rules. 1 number at a time. So 708, how many groups of 67 are in 708? So when we write equation 708, group is 67, I'm going to go 1 number at a time. And I'm taking, okay, my group is 67. If I have 7, can I make a group of 67? No. And it's important that you put place value there, 0, because sometimes if you are messy, your answer you get confused by your answers. So now I'm done with 1 digit. I'm now combining another 70. If I have 70, do I have a group of 67? Yes, I do have 1 group of 67 in the 70. minus that's 67. So now I can regroup and make this 6. This will be 10. 10 10 minus 7 is 3, and 6 minus 6 is a 0 or nothing. So now I'm allowed to do and move to the next number. I am going to bring down the 8, and then I have to work out if the standard rule says if you have bring down the number, even if it's smaller, you still have to work it out, because answer it doesn't make sense if you say 1 times 67 is 708, does it? No, it doesn't. So it means that you have to keep asking yourself, if you have 38, how many groups of 67 you can make. Same like you had, if you had 7, how many groups of 67 you made? 0, correct? It's the same thing. If you have 38, how many groups of 67 you make? 0 groups. And then you do the procedure. 0 times 67 is 0. When you subtract, now you have that 38 to be a remainder. So the real answer is 10 and a remainder of 38. Because 10 times 67 is 670. And that is really close to 708. If you did 1 times 67, it didn't make sense. All right. So now to check your answer. So you need to do, the answer is 10 groups of 67 plus remainder of 38 must equal 708. And that is, you know that 67 times 10 is 670, because any number multiplied by 10, it gains 0. 10 times bigger, numbers gain 0. Plus 38 must be same as 708. And then if you add on the side, 670 plus 38, 8, 0, remember 1, 708. So this side is 708, and that is the same as other side. This is a proof equation. One side of the equation must equal to the calculation on other side. So you know this was 708, but then when you calculate all, this is the truth. So our answer is correct. All right. So that was B on the exit ticket, mission 2, lesson 22. And it was Mrs. Z. Okay, and that was the A. Got that? So if I forget to mention something, if you are estimating this, so it's easy to estimate 700 divided by 70, your answer is going to be about 10. So look, that is 10, and the leftover would be that. So here you go. Bye-bye.